So since we had a conversation about shows, are you guys ready to talk about Invincible?
Oh fuck, we can only talk about the show, huh? Yeah.
Oh, you becoming a
we gotta
segue.
talk about the show. You always trying to spoil niggas. God damn.
Bro, man,
you becoming a segue god. Look at you, Sean.
I know, right? I'm just good.
I'm gonna go. I'll be right back though. I'll be back.
Okay. So Invincible, how y'all feeling about it?
The show.
That's
Yes, leave it at the show. Stop talking about the comic book.
I'm like double clarifying for myself so that I can recollect what's not in the show.
I feel like you're saying you're double clarifying, and we have clarified it 5 times for you.
Relax.
I need you to get it together.
Hey, do Mikey got a Mavics chair back there? What that is? Anyway, I think the show is like a solid, probably like 9 out of 10 for me. 8 or 9 out of 10 for me for sure. Because I can't really think of any like too many gripes with the show in particular, and I don't want to compare it to the comic because I didn't like the comic wasn't necessarily different from the show. Things just happen out of order compared to the series, because like in the comic you've got like Invincible, then you got Eve, her own series, and then so on and so forth. And for the most part the show kind of explained things throughout the show for things that were going on and whatnot, but I definitely enjoyed Invincible for what it was, and I was skeptical as hell to watch it because everyone posted the Omni Man scene with him in Fake Justice League, and then I was like, all right, cool, too gory for me, I'm out. Because when you read it in a panel, you don't see it animated. You just see like frame 1 before it happens, frame 2 body split in half, and it's like, all right, I can deal with that. But bro, there was that one scene with him and Fake Batman. What do they call that man? Dark Man or whatever, Dark Knight. Darkwing, whatever the fuck his name was, and he slams him, right? It's the sound he makes that had me rolling. But I was also grossed out. No, bro.
Nasty ass gushy noise.
The Minecraft, like when you die, he go ugh. Like that's...
Oh my god.
You an evil nigga, dog. You an evil nigga. Let's talk about it.
Bro, he grabbed him by the ankle. Just straight slammed him. You hear, ugh, and then you hear the. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Truly disturbing. I think in that show, it's a 8 for me. I didn't really go in with a lot of expectations. I was just like, oh yeah, this is a cool show. I do know in the beginning I had to watch it a few times because it was really hard to digest. It's been a really, 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 really long time since I've seen like gore like that, so I was just like, damn. So yeah, I like it. Like the characters.
Are you into gore? Like you like gory stuff or no?
See, here's the thing. I like gory like manga, and I never really watched like gory animes or anything like that, like Blood Sea and all that. But those were like intense for me. Like
Blood Sea's
the
intense
rabbits.
as hell. Yeah,
I'm saying, yeah, I never really watched shows like that all too much. But watching Invincible, I was just like, okay, I can.
It's kind of hard to understand what the fuck's going on when there's blood everywhere.
Yeah, I can get that too for sure.
Did we start slandering Amber yet?
No.
We can talk about her because I've been seeing a lot of people defend
she
her.
Wasn't that bad.
She really wasn't.
She wasn't that bad, but it's like people are defending her in a way that you're not talking sense. So we can talk about Amber in a little bit, but yeah, I do agree. Like with the blood being everywhere thing. It just, like I said, it's just the way they animated it, bro. When they put some work into the splatters, the fucking random pieces of meat flying around everywhere, the bones. I'm like, damn, y'all really had a lot of fun to just be getting these minute ass details. Motherfuckers were losing teeth, and you could count the teeth missing from his mouth and the teeth that were in his hand. And I'm like, why is this even necessary? Like, just put some white cubes there and call it a day, bro. They had the fucking molecules down.
I got a question.
What's up?
Who do y'all like in this new Guardians of the Globe? Like, who do y'all like so far? Because for me, I
Monster Girl.
You like Monster Girl? I think Monster Girl's cool. What's that girl's name?
Which one? The one that shrinks?
Yeah.
I don't remember her name, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I would like to know more about her.
Yeah, she's not memorable at all.
It makes me
She didn't have too much of an impact in that team. I do, however, I love Robot. Robot is that nigga.
I like Robot,
Fuck
and I
him.
thought that was very cute. What he did,
Man.
because he
Can't
wants
talk about what I want to talk about.
and he wants to be
So
a
just shut
Monster
up and
Girl.
keep it to yourself.
I'm saying, shut up. But yeah, I thought that was so cute. He was like, "Look, I'm a ugly ass buff baby, but Monster Girl
I think like a
is
man.
shrinking.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I
That was
might
weird
as well
hell.
be this dude that we picked up off the street, And I thought that was so cute. I was like, "Aw."
I don't like
somebody
robot.
do that for you.
Huh?
Like just
You want somebody to do that for you?
Fuck no.
hell no, dude.
So if somebody did that for you, you wouldn't do it. You wouldn't go. With
Okay, so if I'm de-aging and by the time I transform again and I'm out here saving lives, I'm gonna be like 3 years old. Fuck no.
Okay, but he did say like I'm gonna find a cure for your quote unquote curse.
Okay,
Yeah.
did he do that yet?
No, stop, Iyokuu.
I was gonna say like you either want me to tell you or you don't.
He
You
ain't do it yet.
DM
so
that
far.
shit. You keep
I'm
that shit off the
saying,
podcast.
She doesn't want to know.
You
She
keep
doesn't
it
want
to
to know.
yourself. Keep it to yourself.
Right.
Like I'll tell you, but she doesn't want to know. All
Shut
I'm saying
up.
is listen. I don't think Robot is a horrible person for wanting to, like be with her or whatever. I just think it's weird as hell that homie's like this old decrepit body, which ironically I think he was only like 30 something years old. He wasn't super
He was
old
only
at
30.
all. Yeah, his body was just fucked up. But for him to magically fall in love with Monster Girl, there wasn't really a premise there, which was weird. Like as I'm watching it, and I'm like, all right, why do you like
if you
her?
watch the show, his obsession with her makes no fucking sense.
Yeah, exactly.
Because like it's like y'all niggas had like maybe 2 conversations, and you just stared at her for like 2 seconds and she walked away.
I think
Yeah.
he knows. I think he knows a lot more about her, though. He seems like somebody that's reading up on some files.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
he's
like,
Robot. He knows about everybody.
He
so
knows
Yeah.
about everybody. So like, it's not.
that wouldn't make me in love with somebody though if I knew like, oh, this is how her power works, and she was born on this date, and she had sex with this guy, and she got married but then divorced because she's a kid
Okay,
now.
I don't
and,
think it's like that. I think it's more so he pities her and he's just like, oh shit.
I don't even think it's so much as pity. He definitely relates. Like the
Yeah.
nigga was dying,
He can't do anything. He looked like a baby.
and that's exactly why he did what he did.
Yep.
I mean, we could talk about that if it's in the show,
Yeah, that's in
It
the
is
show.
in the show.
Yeah, we can talk about that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, like that's exactly why he did what he did, and like he found a kindred spirit with her, and he was like, "Well, to him, he's like, well, she's not all that bad looking. Let's do it." So
I guess
So 13-year-old girl is really beautiful. That nigga Robot is a pedophile.
No, she's
he needs
she's
to go to jail.
25.
yeah, she's 25.
Hey,
She's
that's the
25.
same thing with the fucking Dragon Lolly bullshit.
But
And
he
put
killed
13
his
to
copy.
9,000.
The thing is this: he knows her struggle. That's her struggle, and he knows about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear you.
So he put himself within that struggle. He gave himself a 17-year-old body.
At least he's not Iyokuu.
Hey, whoa.
So it's-
relax, bro.
it's-
Relax. We can't talk about that. It's not in the show. We can't talk
You
about
like
that.
You like a character that's not even in the show yet.
No. I can explain it, but we can't. So
Nah, we're not gonna do that. But the thing with Robot is like he did his homework, he did the math, he did everything that he needed to do. First of all, for him to not appear fucking weird about it,
Yep.
and then he was like, "Well, we gonna fix this because like it's Robot." Like this nigga can control robots with his mind now, and he was controlling them with his little space pod before he got the body. So yeah, he can definitely he's got the means to do this shit. So I feel like he's a very, very strong character. He's like Iron Man.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I see it.
All
The way
I'll give it
that
to you.
things are going now, he's like Iron Man.
I'll give it to you. Yeah, I'll give that to you.
So if he's the guy that was like, well, if he can't do it, it can't be done. Now I know he hired the Mauler twins to make his body because that's just being resourceful because the technology already existed and he knew about it.
Yep, but he just was like, but who really gonna do it for me?
well,
And Cecil probably
they didn't
gonna
have
be like,
cloning technology.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have it. The Muller twins did. So that's why
what
he
I'm
pulled
saying.
them out.
For him being who he was, asking anybody else would have been a liability.
Yep.
I'm just saying, I wasn't supposed to eat all that.
You said what?
Going now, huh?
I wasn't supposed to eat all that.
Oh my God.
Hey, that's what happened when you're drunk and hungry as hell.
I don't ever.
But no, that's why I think Robot is probably one of the best characters in the Guardians of the Globe.
Too bad he dies.
Adam Eve is so
What's
fire.
wrong with you?
I love Adam Eve.
I love Adam Eve too. She's easily my favorite woman character.
You know,
in the series.
I resonate with her, especially when she was like going through that thing with her family.
I don't resonate with that.
I do, because it felt like I couldn't really do anything, and like your parents are constantly telling you shouldn't do this, don't do this, we don't want you to do this, you're just gonna get hurt, yada yada yada. I'm just like, oh, I felt that.
Like, I got powers. I'm finna go use these hoes.
And y'all want me to sit in the house, watch TV?
They didn't want her to go and get killed. I mean, you got to think about it, right? Invincible, or the world that they're in, this Earth, everybody's dying every day, even superheroes, and they get killed in the most gruesome ways. So for her, being this high school student, this girl, and you know, she has her powers, sure. She doesn't even know the full extent of her powers. They sure as hell don't know what her powers are. They just know she can make shit or change things into something else. They don't know what she can or can't do beyond that. And so for her to be going out every day risking her life, and then, you know, they wonder whether or not she's coming home. The whole Rex scenario, and they're like, oh, Rex was there to protect you. Rex is weak as shit, but whatever. You know, some weak dude protecting you or whatever. Like, they're comfortable with that because he's a man.
That nigga's low budget Gambit.
I'm sorry, but like they really, she doesn't have this big old disguise. I promise you. If it were me and I was there, my ass is knowing that's Adam Eve.
Yeah, absolutely.
Somebody going to go get her.
Her name is Eve. It's like,
yeah, exactly. It's just like, baby girl,
though, like,
whether she decides to not use her powers and just live a normal life, somebody's gonna come after her because she's
They were a B team though, so like the people within that city / area didn't know that she was going to school and being Adam Eve. So when you see her as a superhero, you just think Adam Eve. It's not like they're coming to their school.
Fuck. There's just no way.
Yeah,
it's the same thing with Superman and putting on glasses. You know, to be honest, I don't know how no one ever figured that out, but I guess that's the trope.
Omni Man, he didn't.
Like,
nigga just put on a suit.
Omni Man literally does not change his face.
I'm saying, or like, cause like, my thing is Amber knew, and I know she told Amber, but at the same time, it's just like, God, if that were me, yeah, I know you're Adam Eve. Take me flying. I'm gonna be like Mark's best friend. Yeah, flying, you need to take me flying, or I'm telling everybody who you are now. I'm gonna let everybody know you're invincible, and your father's Omni Man, and where you live. What's up,
man? Whose fight was that? Where they was that Omni Man that did that? Somebody got their head clapped into.
Yes,
and that was Omni Man, and they were just deaf. I was like, fuck, bro.
He killed the Flash lookalike.
Oh, that's right.
Red Rush, yeah.
Red Rush, yeah.
That was a brutal thing. Red Rush's death it sucked. Not because like the actual thing. He just told his fiance like, I'm ready to be a husband, and like we're gonna love each other and all kinds of shit. They were getting ready to leave.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just saying, like, they were getting ready to leave, and then like that same day that he was like, yo, I'm for you, no more of this zipping and running, I'm gonna become like a family man. Gone.
Horrible.
Gone.
Oh shit,
like,
Doge just hit 71 cents. Let's go.
Congrats to all my Doziers. It's funny to me because I really liked the ending episode and how Omni Man was acting. J.K. Simmons can act his ass off. And it was something. He was like, I didn't want to have to do this. And in that very last moment, he's like, I gotta go. I can't stay here.
Way too much sense, nigga. I gotta go.
I gotta leave.
He's one of my favorites for sure.
Okay, so I know we're only talking comic book or only talking the show, but someone on Twitter keeps putting this old ass man with this big ass mustache on my timeline.
Oh,
and
that's Conquest, isn't it?
No, Thrag. And
we're not talking about him.
Yeah, no, him.
We're not talking about him. I'm telling you for your own sake, we're not talking about him.
Okay, but no.
You're gonna send him onto a tangent. He's going to spoil people.
No. I don't even care about that character enough. Nick does. We're not talking about him.
Okay, what I was just gonna say was he leaves, and my thing is like, okay, I'm pretty sure he's not the only one on Earth, and I feel like he knows it.
All right, so
I felt like that.
Omni Man's one of my favorite characters because even in the show, he goes through a nice little turmoil of you know, obviously we know why he came to Earth in the first place. He goes through a turmoil of what he came here for, the mission, and then his life on Earth for X amount of years. And Debbie's awesome, by the way, but you know, like for her to, you know, basically be a way better version of Lois Lane and then teach him how to be an Earthling, I thought that was really cool. And then just like you mentioned in the last episode with the struggle between him and Mark, and then, you know, he's like, why are you making sense, basically? And so he zooms off. And it wasn't because like, all right, I'm just gonna like let somebody else blow up the planet or something like that. You know, it was like legit, I don't want to be the reason I killed my son. You know, like I've already severed things with Debbie because I'm sure she heard what I said. I straight up told you what I said, and then, you know, now I'm fighting you to the brink of death. Meanwhile, half the population's been obliterated, mind you. But
they ain't kill that many people. It was a lot of
really
people.
Yeah,
you know,
unfortunately,
it was a lot of people, but it wasn't,
just was not that much.
Yeah,
they said tens of thousands dead.
Okay,
Untraceable body parts. They don't even know who died. That's the fucked up part.
That's light work. They gotta do that normally.
Shut up.
What are you talking about, bro? What's up?
Anyhow, yes, I think that puts a lot of character into Omni Man.
Yeah, he's a really good. He's really well designed character. I like him a lot.
Like very toxic, you know.
He gets put into a pack. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Fuck that nigga Omni Man, bro.
Hey, I really like Mark too. I'm not gonna lie. I really like Mark.
Mark is cool.
Yeah.
That nigga a bitch.
Mark is definitely a bitch.
I hate Mark.
I don't hate
niggas.
him.
Niggas talking about
nah,
fuck that bullshit. You know what it is for me, bro? It's the same bullshit niggas gave Deku when he first came out. Oh, this nigga keep crying. This nigga is too fucking nice. Nigga's a bitch. This nigga's a bitch.
I mean, how would you act if you just got powers?
No. I don't.
You
I think
know.
Mark's issue was that like,
I mean, in this
too
bitch.
humane
Big
in
dickhead.
situations that he didn't need to be humane in. It's the same principle of, you know, Batman does his thing, right? I don't kill, and it's like, yo, but like they'll kill you and everybody else that you care about, and even civilians. And if you would have just, you know, maybe cut off his legs or like, you know, ripped his arms out,
but like
they wouldn't be able to do the things that they're doing right now. So
think about it like this though. Look at his example. His example was Omni Man. Now everybody
killing niggas.
He didn't know that. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Bro, Omni Man kills niggas live on television. This is before he was exposed as, you know, the person that he is. Just because they're alien doesn't mean that he ain't killing them.
Well, nigga, that's
okay,
different.
those aliens that came into the town and everything started killing everybody first.
Yeah,
so
that's
justified.
That's different.
So
That's
do the
justified.
supervillains. The supervillains get their powers and they're like, I want some money. And they run around blowing up shit. You know, you got people in buildings dying. Omni Man swoop through. Hey, dog, I'm not even going to talk to you. Head snap. Gone.
Yeah.
He don't even stay for the cops. Superman at least stays for the cops and is like, yo, arrest these guys. Omni Man comes through, does the work, and then leaves to go back home to Debbie. Hey, so I just got through, you know, doing this thing or whatever. You want to go to Paris and fuck? Oh, yeah, I'd love to. And then that's all they fucking do.
My point.
That's all
Mark sees.
That sounds hard.
Yeah, and the thing
we
is,
are
Cecil,
way
I'm pretty
past
sure
the fucking the goddamn subject that I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Mark knows that, you know, his dad's job isn't easy, but that's his example. Now, all the killing he did for the Guardians and all the nefarious shit he was doing behind everybody's back, Mark didn't know about that. All he knows is that Omni Man is this symbol of hope and you know, all that kind of shit. So that's that was his fuel. That was his example that he wanted to go off of, because he said he wanted to be just like him.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, and what's crazy is, in the beginning, he was like, "You sure you want to do this? You sure you want to do this?" And to me, that was a telltale warning sign of like, yeah, this probably ain't what you want to do, because what you see ain't what you gonna get.
Well, I think, to go off of that, I think the reason that he was mentioning that, like, you sure you want to do this in the first place, if you zoom all the way to the end of the series or to the show, he starts to tell him about Viltrumite and like the things that he's doing and whatnot for Viltrumite. And he mentions that, I didn't think you were going to have powers. I had no idea, you know, like you were going to have powers, but like, that's kind of what I wanted to see. I got your mom pregnant so I could see if I could make another meat. And when you became a certain age and you didn't have powers throughout all of your childhood, I kind of gave up on the idea of it. And so, you know, Mark is like, oh, so if I didn't get powers, what were you going to do? Like, you know, let your people enslave me and mom? And he's like, yeah, like you didn't have powers. But now that you do, we can do so many fun activities together. So I think that's kind of what that was leading towards. More or less not him saying you going to have to kill some niggas. Because he doesn't have to kill all the Earthlings. He only did it because Mark fought back. And he's like, I have to show you that you can't beat me. I have to show you why it's so important that you join me and don't oppose me. And then he started going on a manslaughter. But if Mark would have been like, all right, bet, like I'm with you, Dad. I got you. I'm gonna help you enslave Earth. Cool. They would have done what they did and then called it a day. There would have been
well there's never an instance where he would have done that. The only instance he would have done that, the only instance he would have done that is if he was brought up like that, and he wasn't. I think it becomes a moral thing in general. You know? No,
we don't really have conversations with him and Debbie about killing people.
You're going to be a killer.
No. Not even that. Just, you know, okay, let's just say you get superpowers, right? And then there's a menace to society and he just happens to kidnap. All right, easy question. Bro, you get superpowers and some rascal fucker kidnaps your daughters and, you know, he's willing to kill them. You telling me that you're not going to have the same intent to do what you got to do to get your daughters back?
No, they're gonna die, but I'm not gonna slave the fucking human race.
But Mark doesn't do that. He's like, oh man, they kidnapped my best friend. Oh, they kidnapped my girlfriend, or this girl that I'm secretly in love with. Damn, they kidnapped my mom. I'm gonna bring them into justice and send them to jail. No, bro, whoop they ass, zoom through them and punch their chest hole open.
This nigga's fucking jaw off. You don't call that justice?
Should have killed him.
I mean, that's neither here nor there. Being that shining example of a superhero, yes, I will snap your fucking jaw, but I'm gonna let the people who gonna take care of you take care of you.
If Mark had the intent to kill up front, not even up front, just like in those situations, he would not have got his chest cavity blown in by the tiger dude, the lion guy.
No, he wasn't beating him. There's no way he was beating
him. He wouldn't have got his chest pounded into because he would have been able to. There was I don't remember the exact scenario that it was, but he was fighting the molten lava person or whatever, and he did something to like slice them in half or make them incapable of moving for a few seconds. Had he just went a little bit further and killed that thing, dead. Had he zoomed over and killed the girl, dead. Like Mark was the fastest person in that room, on top of Titan being able to withstand a lot of stuff. So if Titan was able to take so many hits, Mark just has to, because they're not gonna out, you know, zoom him. Mark just zooms up and snaps some necks, pulls out some spines, whatever the case may be. Tiger guy wasn't faster than Mark. He was just strong as shit.
Yeah, he was just strong. Yes, but by then
he wasn't gonna kill him.
He had his ass beat. Like it was 5v1.
I'm saying before that, bro. That's like a scenario where the Flash is 5v1 some people.
All right,
it's 2v5. It's 2v5.
Let's not put Mark on the fucking wave of Flash. Come on now.
All right, Superboy.
He's not as fast as Flash. And I'm pretty sure that Lightning nigga was definitely faster than Mark.
Who?
The Lightning nigga? I don't know his name.
Maybe. If he's pure lightning, then yeah, he's probably faster.
I'm pretty sure he was faster than Mark.
So just have Titan clap his cheeks in. I'm just saying, you know.
Yo, you niggas are nerds.
Anyway, you just.
I've been sitting here listening to y'all talk. I'm like, holy shit, you niggas are nerds, bro. Yo, we need to do a recast, bro.
What's next, bro?
Invincible is the shit, bro.
It is a really good series. I like it a lot. Really, I didn't think that I was gonna like that, but
me neither.
I did enjoy it. Liking it.
It's really fucking good.
I'm really happy I did not give a single fuck what people were saying about that shit, because Omega literally just said on the timeline, like, I wish that like nobody told me anything about this show because I feel like I'd enjoy it more. But so many people want to like do that thing where it's like, yeah, dude, look at this, watch this, can't wait to watch this. I'm happy that I was quiet in my interest in that shit.
Yeah, yeah, I like that, or rather, I'm like that about Twitter in general.
I'm like that about me. I don't give a fuck what niggas gotta say.
Well, no. Just me showing interest in something that I guess everyone else is showing interest in. I tend to stay away from Twitter because what I've noticed, and people, you know, it's not really a rule that you don't have to spoil somebody, but people on Twitter are just ruthless about it. You know, like I think the night of the finale for Invincible, not even 30 seconds after the episode was like finished airing, you know, people were posting up the the Omni Man and the Mark fight and everything else like that, and I'm like, damn, bro, y'all are just mean.
If it's something that I want I don't want to get spoiled on, I have to be there frame one. Like, I'm staying up till like 12 o'clock to watch this shit.
Really?
Damn, I'm not doing all that.
I just don't want to be spoiled about it. I was kind of mad about Resident Evil 8 because I seen some spoilers right in my recommended. I'm like, God damn.
Oh fuck. Yo, them thumbnails don't care.
No, they don't
care no more, bro.
Hell no.
The titles, they don't care.
YouTube
aren't
supposed to.
Resident Evil 8 Village, Misty versus Ash, final boss fight. Like, bro, what? You don't get this out of the title.
Shit.
You're not supposed to, bro.
Yeah.
It's because YouTube's a long game, bro. When it comes to like Twitter, though, let me put y'all on fucking game real quick. Y'all ready for it? Every new person you follow, turn off their retweets.
I didn't even do that.
If you follow Vocal Pineapple, just turn him off completely.
That's horrible.
That nigga let you have it.
Fabian,
that nigga will let you have it. That nigga will let you have it. But look. But also for the people that are on Twitter on their computers, go to your mentions, click that little wheel thing at the top right, go to muted notifications, and I promise you this shit right here, this is the reason and how I will always stay safe on Twitter. I do not give a single fuck about not a single person on there, dog. I don't give a fuck.
Hey, hold on. I'm about to do this right now. Shit.
You don't see nothing. You don't see nothing. Trust me, my timeline naked as hell. I'm good. All I see is the people that I follow, what they talk about, what they tweet about, what they respond to, and that's it. Other than that, I'm good. All I know is, dog, look, niggas do not give a fuck. I told niggas I do not give a damn about you on Twitter. If I tweet, I'm muting the tweet. Every tweet that I tweet out is muted. So when niggas respond, I have to actually go out of my way to go get it. Unless I'm like too lazy or too late for it, then by all means I can't do much with it. But it is what it is. But like, don't even interact with niggas, man.
I don't know. I've never been somebody that really cared too much about whether somebody spoiled me or not. I just,
I ain't either. I ain't either.
I've had Demon Slayer. I've had Invincible. I've had now Bleach and One Piece and a whole lot of things spoiled for me. And at this point, it's just like, damn, it's alright. I'm gonna still watch and still have fun.
I was gonna say,
I feel like I don't care about manga spoilers because like I'm a pretty much anime only type of nigga. Like, so I don't think spoiling anything in the manga will take away the shock value of seeing it live in action.
Yep.
That's how I feel. But like if it's something I'm actually like into, like I'll just watch it like off rip so I don't get spoiled. That's how I was with WandaVision, Falcon, and soon to be Loki. Does anybody watch Bad Batch? The first episode?
I thought you said bad bitch. I thought you said bad bitch.
No, I'm getting strong, like really cool Ninja Turtle vibes off of that series. It's really cool. It's a really cool little series if you're into Star Wars or whatever. But I watched the first episode yesterday.
I was supposed to watch The Mandalorian. I still haven't watched that. I haven't been spoiled on anything with it. But one of these days I'll watch it, I think.
Yeah, I think there's only one big spoiler. And if you're not really a Star Wars nigga, you really won't even care.
It won't matter.
No.
Okay. It won't matter to me. Like, I've always been one of those people that is like, yeah, I'll go watch it. Like, my dad's into Star Wars, and I just tagged along. So it's just like, I know the stuff, but I don't know the stuff. So it's just like it's there because somebody brought me along. So